Welcome back to Slow Night Stories. Last night, we let go of the painful memories of love with the torn drum of Prince Hodong. Tonight, rising above that sorrow, we guide you to the era of the great king who laid the foundation for a mighty empire that ruled the continent. The era of King Taejo the Great, a legendary king who ascended the throne at 7 and ruled for nearly a century until he was over 100 years old. The record of King Taejo's 93-year reign, which transformed the Goguryeo founded by Jumong into a truly powerful nation. We will also hear of the tragedy between brothers at the end of those long years, and the wisdom of King Sindae, who ended the era of tyranny and restored peace. Volume 15 of the Samguk Sagi contains a flow of time so long it is hard to believe it belongs to a single life, and the resilient spirit of Goguryeo that never breaks, even in crisis. Like the majestic river of history, may your worries drift far away tonight. To help you fall into a deep sleep, the screen will slowly dim and fade away, guiding you into the rest of the deep night. Now close your eyes comfortably and listen to the wind of Goguryeo blowing through 100 years of time. Annals of King Taejo. King Taejo, also called King Gukjo, had the name Gung. His childhood name was Aosu, and he was the son of Gochuga Jaisa, who was the son of King Yuri. His mother, the Queen Dowager, Taihu, was a person from Buyeo. When King Mobon died, the crown prince was unworthy and insufficient to manage the state affairs, so the people of the country welcomed Gung and had him succeed to the throne. The king could open his eyes and see from birth, and even as a child, he was superior to others. Since he was 7 years old when he ascended the throne, the Queen Dowager acted as regent, ruled from behind the curtain. In the 3rd year, 55 AD, spring, 2nd month, he built 10 fortresses in Liaoshi to prepare against invasions by Han troops. In autumn, 8th month, a swarm of locusts harmed the grains in the south of the country. In the 4th year, 56 AD, autumn, 7th month, he conquered eastern Goguryeo, took the land, and made it into cities and towns. He expanded the territory, reaching the Blue Sea, Kanghai, to the east and the Salsu River to the south. In the 7th year, 59 AD, summer, 4th month, the king went to Goanyeon, Goan Pond, to watch fish and caught a white fish with red wings. In autumn, 7th month, a great flood occurred in the capital, Gungne Song, causing the people's houses to float away or be submerged. In the 10th year, 62 AD, autumn, 8th month, he went hunting in the east and caught a white deer. Locusts flew into the south of the country and harmed the crops. In the 16th year, 68 AD, autumn, 8th month, Dodu, the grandson of the king of Galsa, surrendered with his entire country. Dodu was appointed as Utai. In winter, 10th month, there was thunder. In the 20th year, 72 AD, spring, 2nd month, he sent Dalga, the Paja of the Guana department, to conquer Jonah and captured its king. In summer, 4th month, there was a drought in the capital. In the 22nd year, 74 AD, winter, 10th month, the king sent Seoryu, the Paja of the Huana department, to conquer Juna, captured the prince Ulium, and made him a Gochuga. In the 25th year, 77 AD, winter, 10th month, an envoy from Buyeo came and presented a deer with 3 horns and a rabbit with a long tail. The king considered them auspicious objects and granted a general amnesty. In the 11th month, snow fell 3 feet deep in the capital. In the 46th year, 98 AD, spring, 3rd month, the king inspected Cheksong in the east and caught a white deer upon reaching Gyesan west of Cheksong. Upon arriving at Cheksong, he held a banquet with various officials and bestowed goods upon the officials guarding Cheksong with differences in grade. Finally, he engraved his achievements on a rock and returned. In winter, 10th month, the king returned from Cheksong. In the 50th year, 102 AD, autumn, 8th month, he sent an envoy to reassure and comfort the people of Cheksong. In the 53rd year, 15 AD, spring, 1st month, an envoy from Buyeo came and presented a tiger. It was 1 gil and 2 ja, approx 3 to 4 meters long, and its fur color was very bright, but it had no tail. The king sent a general to enter Liaodong of Han and plunder 6 counties. The grand administrator of Liaodong, Gengkui, sent out troops to block them, and our army was greatly defeated. In autumn, 9th month, Gengkui defeated the Make people. In the 55th year, 107 AD, autumn, 9th month, the king hunted south of Jilsan and caught a purple roe deer. In winter 10th month, an official from Donghagok, East Sea Valley, presented a red leopard with a tail 9 feet long. In the 56th year, 108 AD, it was very dry in the spring, and by summer the land became bare and the people starved. The king sent envoys to provide relief. In the 57th year, 109 AD, spring, 1st month, he sent an envoy to Han to congratulate Emperor An on his Wonbok, coming of age. Wonbok, a ceremony of wearing adult attire upon reaching adulthood. In the 59th year, 111 AD, he sent an envoy to Han to offer local products and requested to belong to Xuantu. The Ziji Tongjian says, in the 3rd month of this year, the king of Goguryeo attacked Xuantu together with Yamaik. Therefore, it is unknown whether he requested to belong or invaded. One of them must be a mistake. In the 62nd year, 114 AD, spring, 3rd month, there was a solar eclipse. In autumn, 8th month, the king toured the southern sea. In winter, 10th month, he returned from the southern sea. In the 64th year, 116 AD, spring, 3rd month, there was a solar eclipse. In winter, 12th month, snow fell 5 feet deep. In the 66th year, 118 AD, spring, 2nd month, an earthquake occurred. In summer, 6th month, the king attacked Xuantu of Han and assaulted Huarye fortress together with Yamaik. In autumn, 7th month, locusts and hail damaged the crops. In the 8th month, he ordered the relevant offices to recommend benevolent and good people, and those who were filial and obedient to their parents. He also comforted widowers, widows, orphans, the childless, and the old who could not support themselves, giving them clothes and food. In the 69th year, 121 AD, spring, the inspector of Yuzhou of Han, Feng Huan, the grand administrator of Xuantu, Yao Guang, and the grand administrator of Liaodong, Chai Feng, led troops to invade, attacked and killed the leader of Yamaik, and took all the soldiers, horses, and wealth. Thereupon, the king sent his younger brother Suseong to lead over 2,000 soldiers to counterattack Feng Huan, Yao Guang, and others. Suseong sent an envoy to feign surrender, and Feng Huan and others believed it. Suseong then took up a position in a rugged area to block the main army, while secretly sending 3,000 men to attack the 2 commanderies of Xuantu and Liaodong, burning the fortress walls and killing or capturing over 2,000 people. In summer, 4th month, the king went with 8,000 Xianbei troops to attack Liaodui County. The grand administrator of Liaodong, Tai Feng, led troops out to Xinchang to fight and was killed. The merit evaluator Long Duan and the military horse evaluator Gongsun Pu protected Tai Feng with their bodies to block the attack, but both died in the camp. Over 100 people died at this time. In winter, 10th month, the king traveled to Buyeo to offer sacrifices at the shrine of the Queen Dowager, comforted the distressed among the people, and bestowed goods with differences in grade. An envoy from Sushan came and presented a purple fox fur robe, a white hawk, and a white horse. The king held a banquet to comfort him and sent him back. In the 11th month, the king returned from Buyeo. The king had Susong oversee military affairs and state administration. In the 12th month, the king led over 10,000 cavalry from Mahan and Yamaik to advance and surround Xuantu fortress. The king of Buyeo sent his son Wagutai to lead 20,000 soldiers to come and join forces with the Han troops to fight, so our army was greatly defeated. In the 70th year, 122 AD, the king attacked Liaodong together with Mahan and Yamaik. The king of Buyeo sent troops to save Liaodong and defeated us. Mahan perished in the 27th year of King Anjo of Baekje, 9 AD. The fact that they sent troops together with the king of Goguryeo now, perhaps they rose again after perishing, note by Kim Busik. In the 71st year, 123 AD, winter, 10th month, he appointed Paija Mokdoru as left assistant, Juabo, and Go Bokjang as right assistant, Ubo, to participate in government affairs together with Suseong. In the 72nd year, 124 AD, autumn, 9th month, on the last day of the month, Gyeongsin, there was a solar eclipse. In winter, 10th month, an envoy was sent to Han to offer tribute. In the 11th month, an earthquake occurred in the capital. In the 80th year, 132 AD, autumn, 7th month, Suseong hunted at Mount Y and held a banquet with those around him. At this time, Utemiyu of Guana, Uteojiryu of Huana, and Joey Yongsan of Biryuna secretly spoke to Suseong. Previously, when King Mobun died, the crown prince was unworthy, so the ministers wanted to establish Prince Jaisa. However, Jaisa declined in favor of his son because he was old, intending that if the brother is old, the younger brother should succeed. Now the king is already old but has no intention of abdicating, so you should consider this. Suseong said, "It is the constant way of the world that the eldest son succeeds. Although the king is now old, he has a legitimate son, so how could I dare to covet it?" Miyu said, "If the younger brother is wise, there have been cases in the past where he succeeded the older brother, so do not doubt." Through this, the left assistant page Amakdoru knew that Suseong had a different mind, so he claimed illness and did not go to his official post. In the 86th year, 138 AD, spring, 3rd month, Suseong hunted at Jiliong and did not return for 7 days, having no limit in his playing and enjoyment. In autumn, 7th month, he hunted again at Jeju and returned after 5 days. His younger brother Baekgo admonished him, "Misfortune and fortune have no separate gates. People summon them themselves. Now, as the king's younger brother, you are the head of all officials. Your position is already extreme and your merit is also great. You should guard your mind with loyalty and righteousness, decline with propriety, overcome your own desires, respond to the king's virtue above, and win the people's hearts below. Only then will wealth and honor not leave your body and disaster not arise. Now you do not do so, but covet pleasure and forget worries. I secretly consider this dangerous for you." Suseong replied, "Is there anyone in human nature who does not wish to be wealthy and honored and enjoy pleasure? However, not 1 in 10,000 obtains it. Now that I am in a position to enjoy it, if I cannot do as I please, where shall I use it in the future?" Suseong finally did not listen. In the 90th year, 142 AD, autumn, 9th month, an earthquake occurred in Hwando. The king had a dream at night where a leopard bit off a tiger's tail. He woke up and asked about its fortune. Someone said, "The tiger is the head of the 100 beasts, and the leopard is a smaller one of the same kind." The meaning seems to be that there is someone among the royal family plotting to cut off the great king's descendants. The king was unhappy and spoke to right assistant Go Bokjang. "I saw something in my dream last night, and the fortune teller's words are like this. What should be done?" Go Bokjang replied, "If you do what is not good, auspiciousness turns into ominousness. If you do good, disaster conversely becomes blessing. Now the great king worries about the country as if it were your house and loves the people as if they were your sons, so even if there is a small anomaly, what is there to worry about?" In the 94th year, 146 in autumn, 7th month, Suseong hunted at the foot of Mount Y and spoke to those around him. "The great king is old but does not die, and my age is also approaching its twilight, so I cannot wait. You devise a plan for me." Those around him all said, "We will respectfully follow your command." At this time, one person came forward alone and said, "Recently, when the prince spoke words that were not auspicious, those around you could not remonstrate directly, but all said, 'We will respectfully follow,' which can be called deceitful and flattering. I wish to speak directly, but I do not know what your high intentions are." Suseong said, "If you can speak directly, it will be medicine, good advice, so why would I doubt?" The person replied, "Now the great king is benevolent, so there is no one in the capital or the provinces with a different mind. Although you have merit, if you lead a group of deceitful and flattering people to plot the dethronement of a benevolent ruler, how is this different from trying to drag a weight of 10,000 upside down with a single thread? Even a very foolish person can know that it is impossible. If the prince changes his intention and thoughts to serve the ruler with filial piety and obedience, the great king will deeply recognize the prince's goodness and will surely have the mind to abdicate. Otherwise, disaster will soon follow." Suseong was not pleased. Those around him were jealous of his uprightness and slandered him to Suseong. The prince is worried that the ruler's position might become precarious because the great king is old and is planning for the succession. But this man speaks wildly like this. "We are worried that the secret will leak and bring disaster. We must kill him to shut his mouth." Suseong followed those words. In autumn, 8th month, the king sent a general to attack Xianping County in Liaodong of Han, killing the magistrate of Daifang and capturing the wife and children of the grand administrator of Lelang. In winter, 10th month, Right Assistant Go Bokjang said to the king, Suseong will soon rebel, so I request that you kill him first. The king said, I am already old. Since Suseong has merit in the country, I intend to pass the throne to him, so do not trouble yourself with worry. Go Bokjang said, Suseong's character is cruel and unbenevolent. If he receives the great king's abdication today, he will harm the great king's descendants tomorrow. The great king only knows to bestow grace on an unbenevolent brother, but does not know that disaster will befall your innocent descendants. I beg the great king to consider this deeply. In the 12th month, the king said to Suseong, I am already old and tired of all state affairs. The mandate of heaven is on your body. Moreover, you have participated in national administration internally and overseen military affairs externally, having the merit of preserving the state for a long time and fulfilling the hopes of the subjects and people. The reason I entrust this to you is that I can say I have found the right person, ascend the throne, gain trust forever, and enjoy blessings. Then the king passed the throne to him and retired to a separate palace, calling himself Taejo Dewang, Great King Taejo. The Book of Later Han writes, in the first year of Jianguang, 121 AD of Emperor An, the king of Goguryeo, Gung, died, and his son Suseong ascended the throne. The grand administrator of Shuantu, Yao Guang, reported, I intend to take advantage of their mourning to send troops and attack. Those discussing the matter all thought it permissible. The imperial secretary Chen Zhong said, when Gung was acting cunningly before, Yao Guang could not punish him. Attacking him after he is dead is not righteous. We should send someone to offer condolences, rebuke him for his former crimes, pardon him instead of Qi, Ling, and choose the option that will be beneficial later. Emperor An followed these words. The next year, Suseong returned the living prisoners of Han. Examining the Haedong Gogi, old records of the east of the sea, it writes, Goguryeo King Gukjo, Gogung, ascended the throne in the 29th year of Jianwu of later Han, 53 AD, the year of Gyesa. He was 7 years old, so the queen mother ruled as regent. In the first year of Benchu of Emperor Huan, the year of Byongsul, 146 AD, he abdicated the throne to his younger brother Suseong. At this time, Gung was 100 years old and had been on the throne for 94 years. Therefore, the first year of Jianguang is the 69th year of Gung's reign. Thus, what is written in the Book of Later Han and the old records are different and do not match each other. How can the errors in the Book of Later Han be like this? Annals of King Chadae. King Chadae's name was Susong, and he was the younger brother of King Taejo. He was brave, firm, and majestic, but lacked benevolence. He received the abdication from King Taejo and ascended the throne. At that time, he was 76 years old. In the second year, 147 AD, spring, 2nd month, he appointed Miu, the page of Guana, as left assistant. In the 3rd month, he killed right assistant Go Bokjang. As Bokjang faced death, he sighed and said, It is resentful. As a close subject of the former king at that time, how could I have remained silent and not spoken when I saw a traitor plotting rebellion? Regrettably, the former king did not follow my words, leading to this. You have just ascended the throne and should renew politics and edification to show the people, yet you kill a loyal subject with unrighteousness. I would rather die quickly than live in a time without the way. Then he was executed. People far and near heard of this and were all angry and sorrowful. In autumn 7th month, left assistant Mokdoru retired claiming illness, so Aojiryu, the Utai of Huana, was appointed as left assistant and given the additional title of Grand Master of Records, Daejubu. In winter, 10th month, Yangsan of Biryuna was appointed as Grand Master of Palace Security, Jungwedebu, and given the additional title of Utai. They were all old friends of the king. In the 11th month, an earthquake occurred. In the 3rd year, 148 AD, summer, 4th month, the king ordered a person to kill Makgeun, the eldest son of King Taejo. His younger brother Makdeok, fearing disaster would reach him next, hanged himself. Historical critique. In ancient times, Duke Xuan of Song did not establish his son Yuyi but established his younger brother, Duke Mu. His inability to endure small things confused the great intention, bringing about trouble for generations. Therefore, the spring and autumn annals called it greatly dwelling in correctness, implying strict adherence to succession. Now King Taejo did not know righteousness and treated the throne lightly, giving it to an unbenevolent brother, causing disaster to reach one loyal subject and two beloved sons. One cannot help but lament. In autumn, 7th month, the king hunted at Pyongyuan. A white fox followed him and cried, so the king shot at it but missed. He asked a shaman, who replied, "The fox is a weird beast, so it is not an auspicious omen. Moreover, its color is white, which is even more strange. However, since heaven cannot speak earnestly, it shows a monster to make the ruler fear, cultivate himself, and reflect to renew himself. If the ruler cultivates virtue, misfortune can be turned into blessing." The king said, "If it is ominous, say it is ominous. If it is auspicious, say it is auspicious. Why do you say it is weird and then say it becomes a blessing? What is this lie?" Finally, he killed him. Note by Kim Busik. In the 4th year, 149 AD, summer, 4th month, on the last day of the month, Jeongmyo, there was a solar eclipse. In the 5th month, the 5 planets gathered in the east. The diviner, fearing the king's anger, deceived him and reported, "This is the ruler's virtue and the country's blessing." The king was pleased. In winter, 12th month, ice did not freeze. In the 8th year, 153 AD, summer, 6th month, frost fell. In winter, 12th month, thunder struck and an earthquake occurred. On the last day of the month, a guest star encroached upon the moon. In the 13th year, 158 AD, spring, 2nd month, a comet appeared in the Big Dipper. In summer, 5th month, on the last day of the month, Gapsul, there was a solar eclipse. In the 20th year, 165 AD, spring, 1st month, on the last day of the month, there was a solar eclipse. In the 3rd month, King Taejo died at the separate palace. He was 119 years old. In winter, 10th month, Myeongnim Dapbu, a Joey of Yenna, killed the king because the people could not endure him. His royal title was King Chadae.